What's up, guys, and welcome back to the third battle between Asseror and me. Yeah, this was the decider. I picked Geta, I think, and Asseror went Nervy. And I, in the end, after struggling a little bit, decided to play Nervy because I like the matchup Geta versus Nervy. Again, Asseror is gonna bring an army that I didn't expect in that fashion. So I'm gonna do some mistakes here at the start, but let's just go down this really quick. We do have Levy Freeman, Spear Brothers, Levy Freeman. So 4 Levy Freeman and 1 Spear Brother. We do have 3 Outsoren, and 3 Fierce Swords. I gotta say, this was one of my pocket armies I used in the Cup of Nations because I had to play Nervia in the Cup of Nations. So I admit that. In the end, maybe me playing Nervia was a little bit of an advantage, I have to say. So we do have 3 Catholic Slingers as the skirmish, and we do have 3 Germanic Scouts and 3 Mighty Horse. So 3 overall, except for the Levy Free and Spear Brothers. And yeah, that's I think we can start the battle because the armies are quite far away from each other. He does have 2 Thracian Cavalry. This is very important because you're gonna see me doing a quite big mistake because I thought those were Bow Horsemen. I just went over the armies like, oh yeah, Bow Horsemen on the left flank, and on the Sarah's left flank, oh yeah, they're going to be Bow Horsemen there as well, but they were Thracian Cavalry, that's something else. Bow Horsemen over there. We do have armored spears, spear warriors, spears, and spears. So 1 armored spear, 4 spear warriors, and 4 spears, and 1 spear warrior. Then a front line of 4 noble swords, so very potent, quite interesting. Could work because for noble swords, you know that Nervia is not going to bring 4 outsword because that's gonna leave them vulnerable in many other aspects, like cavalry and stuff. And he does have 4 Spear Horsemen, the regular standard decent cavalry of Geta, accompanied by 2 Axe Warriors. I forgot that. So you can see me here. I know Germanic Scouts are faster than Bow Horsemen. I'm trying to push the issue here, and you see that this just doesn't really work out. I'm getting some nice kills there. The unit from the shooting from the back is normally an advantage, and you see how fast those scouts are, man. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna catch the balls in melee, but then I noticed they were Thracian cavalry, and I was like, ah, bruh, this is not good. You can see my unit here already down to half strength, basically. Yeah, now it is. I'm getting some nice kills on this unit, which is less than half strength, but now I realized that they are Thracians when he's trying to catch me. So this was not really well played by me. I gotta say, we matched quite evenly. We did, actually. Let's put it 45 kills for me, 49 kills for him, so it's okay. It's not horrible yet for me, but for that mistake, I should have lost way more. I should have lost both these units for that mistake. And at that flank, he has 2 warriors, and I have only 1 scout, and I can't really push because he's keeping the distance very nicely. He's actually not keeping the distance, but in the end, he has 2 units versus 1. So again, it's really not paying out for me. I mean, I'm getting close and I'm getting some kills, but this other you can just shoot freely, and yeah, now I'm getting caught up by a few men, and I'm trading. This is not good. I'm trading evenly, but he has 1 more unit than me, so trading evenly is not going to help me in this battle. So at this point, I just decide to push forward. He's gonna do the split up again, like splitting up into one flank and splitting up into a right flank and a left flank. Yeah, there you go. Trying to create a circle, Kanye style. I still haven't modified the script yet. And yeah, trying to encircle me, trying to push me from the flanks. And I think his main target is to just encircle my general and shoot him with the Bow Horseman. So at this point, I decided to move up because I can see that this flank is a lot farther away from the main army, the right flank. And I can push the issue here because there's only 1 noble sword, and I can crush those cheap units quite fast. And I hope to catch the Spear Horse with my Mighty Horse because the Mighty Horse are way better than the Spear Horse, of course. I have to watch out for the Bow Horseman support though. That's gonna be crucial. If Asseror manages to put him into use, yeah, it's gonna be quite awful for me. Here I'm doing some movement order mistake because I'm just pulling the unit there somewhere. I don't know what happened there. I'm not correcting it. Here I'm getting a nice charge. No, actually I'm not going to charge because there were Axe Warriors incoming. I'm just going to I'm going to charge in the end though anyway. And I'm thinking I'm going to get a nice spear volley, Jeff volley after. I will actually, yes. But you see, this is just I don't know. I don't know what happened there with my brain. I'm just gonna click the move orders and then trying to pull them back. Yeah, those spears already lost quite a ton of men. Spear horsemen are low on health. I'm just gonna try to focus press the issue of Mighty Horse. Here I'm trying to keep. Okay, yeah, the scouts were caught up by the X-Warriors, and now I'm just gonna pull in the Fierce Swords against the Spear Warriors. He's doing a nice interrupting charge. I didn't get the charge also, and you can see here I'm moving back with my flank. He's pressing the issue so hard in the back. I can't really do much about it, to be honest. My only hope is to just crash this blob really fast, and he's not supporting. He's quite slow at moving around his main army because he's focusing on his skirmishes. He's setting some nice shots in there, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really fast with my Mighty Horse on this flank either, so but I should be able to finish it off here. The Mighty Horse is just gonna, just raping the Spear Horseman. As to my Fierce Swords, I used Frenzy Charge, so they will just rape the Axe Warriors. Yeah, they haven't really lost too many men. I'm just gonna crash them, which is what I hope to do because I want to support against this Noble Sword here. I'm pulling out the Asseror. Oh, I pulled him back in because the Noble Sword had the better charge, and now my Asseror will pull it off. But there are two more Noble Swords coming in, and you can see here in the back those 4 units are going to be such a nemesis for me, and I don't really have a lot of units there to stop them. Just those 8 and 8 scouts. I'm actually quite surprised that they didn't run away yet. So we have the general incoming. I'm interrupting with the Asseror. I do have Fierce Sword. I'm trying to now I'm trying to move through the gap. Mighty Horse here, just finishing off the Spear Wars. So you see my plan kind of worked. This was not my plan, just letting my general get a shot. I think I'm moving him around. And he doesn't have any good units there, so I could just like charge in and try to let the Asseror kill him off. I did finish off this right flank here, and now I'm just going to put him a level 3 there. They do have both their Jeffs, at least 1.5 Jeff already left, so I'm just going to let them throw. And you can see that we're going to rack up some kills. Boom, bitch. There you go. Yeah, now my Asseror will beat the Noble Swords a lot faster. Nice research at the Bow Horse, but the Bow Horse, they're such a low unit. Like the Cavalry Slinger is not even gonna rout, like, which is basically the program case normally if cavalry units charge skirmishes. I'm quite slow moving my cav around here. I'm just waiting to finish up the Spear Horsemen. My scouts at this point I can't really do much with them, so I'm just gonna leave them there. I don't know, maybe I got some use for them later on. And now we've got Armored Spears versus Fierce Swords. The Fierce Sword should pull it off, and he's charging in here. Oh, that's Jeff falling onto the Bow Horse. You can see now the Noble Swords are losing without actually gaining that much. The 1v1 Asseror versus Noble Swords. The Noble Swords didn't get a charge because remember, they got caught up by the other Asseror somewhere while moving through. And now my Asseror just gonna rack up the Noble Swords. There's no way. I'm gonna get another rear charge in there. My level 3 did around 25 kills only with the Jazz, which is very nice. Yeah, Fierce Swords here gonna finish off the Armored Spears. He's pulling through nicely here. He's got the center. My Spear Brothers, I didn't quite get that they were up against Noble Swords. He got wrecked pretty easily. Yeah, but those are just Spear Warriors, and they will lose to Mighty Horse, which is almost on full health. He does have 3 units here in the back, but except for this Trajan Cav, nobody can kill off those slingers. As you can see, the right flank is now mine, and there's a chain road here. You can see the big chain road there because the Getting General has died. And you can see a lot of units wavering and just, I don't know, routing. So, yeah, this is it basically. I mean, I do have the superior inf, I do have the superior cavalry left. You can see my 3 units are still alive, all 3. I do have Fierce Swords in the back, which actually did quite an okay job. Yeah, I put head on those guys so they could survive a bit longer. And I'm just gonna finish off those cavalry. I didn't pop fast charge, frenzy charge here because I wasn't sure whether it's allowed in this tournament. I believe it's not. So I didn't. And I think I'm gonna get, no, I'm not gonna, okay, that's bad micro by me there. I'm not gonna get a charge in there. I'm trying to pull them out. But now he's doing the mistake and follows them, and my Outson there in the back will just get a shit ton of kills. You can see that. Double Chevron already. I mean, you can imagine they got at least 15 or 20 kills only because of that. There was another rear charge. Now he's popping head on, smart choice. But you can see, I'm just gonna focus down those Thracian cavalry with my slingers. This Spear Horseman is the only force that he has left apart from those 3 Noble Swords. This one is quite healthy actually, but the rest is not that healthy. I'm getting a nice charge in with the Fierce Swords, getting in some kills. They're exhausted, which is interesting. Now gonna get a frenzy charge in, a proper frenzy charge with my fierce swords against the general and the other noble swords, which is devastating for a noble swords. And you can see that my fierce sword is gonna rack up the kills, and my general, which is almost at full health at this point. I'm just gonna charge the mighty horse with my spear horse. I popped my general's abilities at this point. I popped I popped fighting spirits on the wrong units, but I think I popped forced concentration on the wrong units as well. But I popped the abilities. I popped them in the wrong way, but I popped them. And yeah, you can see the same mistake. They're also just gonna chase down noble swords, getting so many kills behind. And now I'm just gonna wait, pull out until noble swords are engaged, and then I'm gonna get another recharging with the fierce swords. Yeah, mighty horse, they caught the spear horse because their spear horse are heavy and the mighty horse are just medium. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, and there you can see the recharge of my fierce swords. This is absolutely devastating. Yeah, they're just gonna, oh Jesus Christ, they're just gonna crumble. Yeah, I'm letting my gen getting some more kills on those noble swords here. They will beat them, of course, but now I'm just gonna finish them off with a fierce sword recharge. Not frenzy, but yeah, it's enough to finish off the battle. Quite interesting battle, I have to say. I won with a quite unconventional attack, not very coordinated, I have to say. My micro was not on points, but in the end it worked. Let's see. He actually does have quite nice kills on his noble swords. I mean, look at that, double chevron on basically each noble sword, and more than 100 kills, 231 this one, so very nicely done. My old sword didn't do that much in comparison. I mean, they also have double chevrons and 147 kills, but yeah, what's the thing that decided the battle? I think the thing that decided the battle were the fierce swords. You can see the fierce swords, chevrons each, and 140 kills on average. They kill off all those units. I mean, I would argue that yeah, okay, the three fierce swords would be enough to finish off those 7 units here, but and they did, and which is what won me the game, because then Geta had no support units for his noble swords. He had to use his cavalry, which did not very well. My cavalry didn't do that well actually, but you can see they have a chevron, so they killed off cavalry. They have 80, 90 kills. This one was on half health, and you can see those spear horsemen did okay. I think they got a lot of kills on spears lately then, because I don't know, chevrons and 126 kills is kind of suspicious. I fucked up my, I have to say it, I fucked up my scouts. He played quite okay with the skirmish craft. Didn't pressure enough in the end, but quite okay. But you can see here those medium units like the armored spears and the Asseror just weren't able to do anything at all. And yeah, so I gotta say the fierce swords and the mighty horse were the units that won me the game. In the end, it's gonna be a 2-1 victory for me versus Asseror. Very nice series. GG's to Asseror, and I hope we'll see you in the next series. Bye bye.